Welcome to my channel Angel Beats and Paimanwa. Don't forget to click the like, share, and subscribe button on my channel.
So we're in episode 78 of this interesting manual. Let's go. I'm sorry it's so tarnished, Your Highness. We should have taken better care of her things. Sarata, can we take these items for analysis? Pardon? Oh, yes, of course. Have you discovered something, Your Highness? I think I understand what is going on. Please trust me and follow my lead, Sir Krista. What we are about to investigate is going to be the key to solving this crime. If a lot of items contain the same traces, then we finally have a lead. Extra, read all about it. Extra, read all about it. A delusional princess spreading false rumors in high society. Conflict between victim's family and Red Knight on the princess forces investigation. Your Highness, have you been well? We have been fine. But I heard you haven't been so well. Perhaps that is why you look so exhausted. Anyway, let's put formalities aside and get straight to the point. Do you have any updates on the case? Why isn't she saying anything? Is she nervous? Regarding the serial killer who has been killing young ladies from new noble family. There was no killer. Their deaths were all accidental. Lengwele. Accidental? Oh my, Lewelane. Have you been harassing the victim's family and preventing these poor young women from being put to rest peacefully just to reach that conclusion? Answer me. Finally, this is my chance to publicly humiliate the wretched girl. Then, Lewelane, you must keep your promise. You haven't forgotten your promise to kneel in front of everyone, have you? No, mother. I will not kneel. How dare you? I said it was accidental, but I never said someone wasn't behind the accident. This accident didn't happen by chance. What? This accident didn't happen by chance? It sounds like she's making an excuse to save face. This silk produced in Thessalia has a beautiful color and sheen. How does Thessalian silk have anything to do with this? This silk isn't currently being traded in Bridgent, because all trade with Thessalia was severe when the late queen, formerly the princess of Thessalia, was executed 5 years ago. The remaining stock was depleted, which made it a rare item only purchasable from the black market. How does that have anything to do with this case? Get to the point. Then how do you think this fabric was dyed? This belonged to one of the victims, Elodie, who passed away during the Foundation Day banquet. It's a swatch of fabric taken from the purple dress she was wearing at that time. Although this new noble family are wealthy, do you think they are able to produce astronomically prices just for a young girl's dresses? Bring it here, Sir Trista. Isn't that the photos that grows in the main gardens? Why did she have that brought here? She just placed the fabric on the plant. What's she trying to do? Watch carefully. My goodness, the plant died instantly. This silk wasn't made in Thessalia. This silk was dyed with a form of purple dye. which also happens to be a deadliest purple substance powerful enough to be used as an herbicide. It was dyed with arsenic. Arsenic is effective in dyeing clothes because it sticks to fabric well, but it's terrible when exposed to moisture. Just a bit of water can make the dye run instantly. This wasn't found only on Lady Elodie's dress. This item in the box belonged to the house lady of House Rata. I would like to submit this as my second piece of evidence. If you look closely, you can see that the pendant have become tarnished. The cause of this was the purple handkerchief she always used to carry. When the inside of the box become humid during the summer, the arsenic absorbed by the handkerchief seep into the other metals, causing them to corrode. How? What do you think would happen if someone wore a dress dyed with arsenic? It is bound to run when coming in contact with bodily fluid, resulting in direct contact with the wearer's skin. It was this dress dyed with arsenic that caused the death of these young women. So when did this purple dress first become a trend? Do you not wear a purple dress to the spring banquet, mother? What are you trying to say, princess? You are an inspirational figure for noble women, a lively goddess whom they revere. Therefore, these new noble women who had just entered high society were especially eager to follow in your footsteps. Some painted their walls purple, and some used purple handkerchief, purple fan, purple scarves, purple dresses adorned in purple ribbons. These were just young girls who wanted to be like you. Even if it meant wearing cheap arsenic silk to lighten their burden on their family. Glenn dear, I'm the one who killed you. It was me. Are you suggesting I am responsible for what happened because I created the trend? No, this isn't the reaction I expected. Was Pamela not involved in this incident? I should set a trap and see how she reacts instead of attacking her right away. In order to reflect the trend, someone chose to sell arsenic dyed silk, even though they were aware of the danger. But your highness, not all noble ladies who hope on the purple dress passed away. Why is it that only the girls from the new noble family were affected? Glare. Because the arsenic silk was only provided to these new nobles. Isn't that right, Countess Rocha? What did you just say? What are you talking about, your highness? I'm being framed. I tried that where the arsenic silk was being distributed, around the time the trend became prominent, and discovered that all of it was supplied by your territory. Since silk is a key product produced in your family territory, she dyed the silk with arsenic and distributed it. She also made sure to supply different silk to the boutique frequently by traditional noble family, not the one requested by the new noble family. You devil! How could you sell such dresses? Wait! I had no idea. I didn't know the dye was poisonous. How would I know that there was something wrong with the fabric if the symptoms of the poison only appeared later on? I'm also a victim. That's true, we all thought there was something wrong with the food, remember? Countess Rocha is from a reputable family, so there is no way she would have done this on purpose. Bring them in. These are the children who have been dyeing the dress in Countess Rocha territory. Oh my! Their hands and legs are so blotchy they look bruised. They can hardly walk and their skin is pale and lifeless. Apparently, this happened to every person who used the dye. Your Highness, no, it's not true. I heard that you began hiring children from the slums where your dye workers started dying one by one of unknown causes. Does that not mean you already knew of the dangers of arsenic? I can't believe the Queen Mother's lady in waiting was the culprit behind the murder case. This is far worse than unexpected. I already know that attacking Pamela directly will affect my reputation. But no one would have done anything about this if I hadn't used my status as the princess to look into it. Besides, those young noble women weren't the only victims. The merchant who distributed the fabric and the seamstresses who made the dresses were all victims. As a royal, I have been taught that we must value and treasure the life of every citizen of the kingdom. Treating them as disposable is never acceptable. This is a duty of mine I cannot ignore. Honorable Queen Mother, this was a deliberate act motivated by one person's greed. Therefore, I cannot kneel before you. Also, I trust that Countess Rothschild, who caused this horrific event, will be personally punished by you. I was sure Her Highness was going to be humiliated, but she got the Queen Mother good this time. For some reason, she looks more beautiful now than when she wore that golden crown dress. Lewele, you finally show yourself. The old you. She was here all along. The woman I love. My queen. She didn't turn a blind eye to the values of morality and justice she's hidden away during her hardship. She's still the righteous person she always has. The one who gave up on everything. Who can be more contradictory than this? But despite that, she's still lovely. I guess I was attracted to her, to the light, and gave up. She was completely different from her usual weak and melancholic demonia. This time she was this strong and compassionate princess, to whom I pledged my loyalty. Who wouldn't be attracted to her? I will dismiss myself as I trust you will handle this case fairly. I thought it was a coincidence at first, but now I know it wasn't. She was meant to be the golden crown. I can't help but be reminded of her glorious days of the past. She lost her position because of her honor and was tarnished, but she hasn't let go of her values. As for the ones actually sitting on the throne, how can she be trusted to rule a kingdom when she can't even manage her own lady in waiting? Princess Leore is the only royal who was acted like a royalty. I wonder what will happen next. I should lie low so that no one comes after me. Llewellyn, Enel, when do you get here? Your name is all over the paper, so how would I not have come by? Do you want to see me kneel that badly? I know you don't really care about things like that. That is true. You have really gotten to know me. It's been a while, Sir Tristan. Greeting him. How do you do, Lord Patron? I heard your efforts were crucial in this case. Her Highness must be very proud of you. I knew Enye was kind to everyone. I was only serving my duty. Is that so? How impressive. Enel, you will take me in if I run away to the convent, right? Why do you say that all of a sudden? I I did what I did today because I believed that was still my option. I thought you would look out for me. Oh, so we're confidently today because of me. That's right, this really could be the death of me. Your faith in me won't be ignored, I will be there for you. Thank you so much. That is a huge relief. Maybe I will be good. It will be good for Railway to join a convent. What if I place her in the one I'm overseeing? If I let her live in my environment free of restriction, rules, and regulation, then couldn't that be a paradise too? I could look for the right convert. I also need to find the one who caused Lorene and kill them. How long will you stay in the capital, NL? Actually, I have to leave because I need to investigate something related to your request. Besides, you don't need me here anymore, do you? That is not true. You have no idea how much your presence means to me. You don't mean that, do you? Anyway, you had a long day, so you should get some rest. I better get going too. Alright, anyway, thank you for coming today. I will visit again soon. May God protection be with you until we meet again. Glance. Get the devil. Your Highness, are you close with Lord Pardon, Patron? What? Why do you ask? Well, it's just he knew about your plan to join the convent and you seem quite affectionate with each other. Also, I've never seen you smile like that before. I smile? Have I not really smiled in front of Krista before? The reason I smile like that is because, well, Enya is good looking. I just feel like smiling when I see him. He has the kind of face you want to be nice to. Is that so? This is the perfect excuse for a woman who sleep around. Let's go. Please get some rest, Your Highness. You must be tired as well, Sir Tristan. You didn't get any sleep for the last 3 days. I'm fine. I have to train now. You were amazing today. It wasn't anything really. I only did what a ruler should do. Besides, there are too many issues I have ignored up to now. Whether it is the rebellion of cleaning up the slum, I don't deserve any praise. Still, Your Highness, you were fantastic. What you did was a meaningful accomplishment. I really don't feel like I did something great when Krista insists so much. Well, anyone could have done it if they investigated the case properly. Still, it feels nice to hear his compliments. It's on text to you. I'm truly grateful for your help. It's over now. I can finally take a break after working on the ice for so long. Your Highness, you have a guest. I understand you are tired though. Should I ask her to return another time? No, it's fine. Let her in. I can guess who it is. Well, Your Highness, this is where you have been staying all this time. Are you going to stay in bed like that? Countess Chamberlain, my sincere apologies to Your Highness. I had no idea she would behave this way. It's fine. She always be like this. Can you give us a moment? Yes, ma'am. Please call me if you need anything. When did you manage to win the mate over to your side? They didn't seem to like you very much when I saw you from afar before. Why do you care? It's been a while, hasn't it? We used to lie down like this all the time. Not all the time. You're right, not all the time, because he liked hanging out with those people from house if he suck. That's why I hated Alamandi. But I really like you. I mean, honestly, I was just a typical daughter of a count, but you were royal, and next in line to the throne, too. On top of that, you were pretty kind, elegant, and perfect. You could even call adorable. Where are you going with this? I'm trying to say I'm proud to call you a friend. I don't understand why she back in here to say these things. Then what? Then that when that incident happened, I thought you would ask me for help, but you didn't. I know what you want to say. Pamela was trying to obstruct your influence. That's right, I couldn't dare ask anyone for help because everyone around me was killed. I was a disaster to everyone. That was why I was disappointed in you, but I could never truly resent you. I was willing to accept death as long as I could die holding your hand like this. She was willing to die with me. I thought you would never ask me for help because I was powerless. Because I was too weak for you to even consider. That is not. I know. I know it was all in my head. But it was also the undeniable truth. I was powerless back then. Why could a little girl who hadn't even departed in society do? But Lewele, you also let go of my hand back then. You never asked me to stay by your side. You didn't ask me to die with you. You didn't tell me that you needed me. That was why I decided to survive. I wanted to become someone you will seek help from when we meet again. This is why I liked her. When I listened to her unfiltered chatter, I always find myself agreeing with her. But I still can't utter those words. How could I? Ask her to die with me. Lewele, if you still can't accept me, give me a chance to explain. I'm thirsty. Let's have some tea. Sand goods.